come here and let me look at you. We have
Yeah,
accomplished
art
so
needs a good home.
much. Never
Greetings,
forget
ghosts,
that.
gamers, and guardians. So I dropped an earlier stream about my hot take on the Dawning TLDR and summary. I think a lot of people are forgetting that the ship gives you bonus earnings for Spirit. And I did a couple of matches of
I
Gambit. I'm sorry I
imagine your
didn't stream
life
that,
must be
but yeah, nearly
terribly
half the players
exciting.
going in didn't have the ship, and of those who did have the ship, not as many as I expected
It's just
had the Spirit of the
wonderful to
Season
be back.
completed. It's
I
like people
missed
are
you all
logging
so
into the
much.
game and doing things and playing the game, SOP,
We feel
um,
so much
and
sometimes until watching
they're
the
not coming
skies.
in and taking care of the quests for the Dawning. I mean, they're
How
not hard
nice to
quests,
see
but to
you.
be fair,
Did you get
I will only
taller?
have to say
Or am I
that in
getting
this tooltip
shorter?
here, you know, when you talk to you know when you open up the actual quest, when you like, watch, I'll go ahead and I'll complete this one here.
I have
Um,
ideas
when you
already.
open it, when you have the quest, it could say in there, equipping a fully modified Dawning ship grants bonus spirit. I wouldn't have taken two lines. I said this in my last thing. The other thing that I think is happening here is that tis the season for Christmas noobs, which is also a rush on account recoveries, which means that other people are playing the person's account, or they're creating accounts to be sold to people. That's focused mostly around the trials
Goodbye, dear.
kind of things, because everybody wants the adept weapons and the mods,
I do enjoy
because
your
it's a status
visits.
thing. It's a PP measurer.
Okay, back to
And that's
work.
kind of all these kinds of games
How
really kind
nice
of
to
do
see
evolve
you.
into
Did you
for a
get
lot of players.
taller?
For myself, I
Or
just like
am I
fucking around in
getting
the environment.
shorter?
It's pretty. But anyway, here's the other reason why I think a lot of people are just kind of
Let's
looking at the
see,
Dawning
let's
event and
see.
going, eh. In spite of the fact that there's so much hype about the SMGs and the Avalanche is back, my loot. Okay, so this is the so-called legendary loot drop here. Now I got a Jubilant Dance. I don't care about it.
Goodbye, dear.
I got a Ghost shell, the confectionery shell, which is the gingerbread shell. Okay, that's kind of cool, tasty. Um, and let's see, I got weak ass loot,
Guardian,
ambitious
please,
assassin, and
come in,
unrelenting.
come
Don't
in.
really give a shit. So yeah, the engram
My
drops
life has
are
changed so
not,
much lately.
like totally
I'm
singing
glad
praises.
Guardians are back in
Um,
it.
I mean, I think I bought maybe a total of 3 emotes in all of Destiny 2. Um, the rest I've collected from Bright Dust. Here it is. Jubilant Dance. Yeah,
Any
it looks like something
questions,
Cade would
dear?
do. Never mind. So there's people who are unaware of the fact that they could have gotten bonus Dawning Spirit with the ship, and then there are people who are doing account
Yes,
recovery,
yes,
so they're not even
yes.
focused on this Dawning quest. They're just grinding through their character levels to get to trials, and then they're flipping the accounts. And then the loot itself is not that inspiring. Um, I think of
Stay
all the
safe.
fusion rifles, avalanches, and SMGs that I got, you can tell which one I actually gave a shit about because I remember its name. Uh, this is a really good one. I got a Subsistence Dragonfly Drop Mag, which doesn't matter because Drop Mag will never matter with an SMG because you should never be reloading mid clip. Um, and I could go Alloy Mag, but what does it matter? I got a range buff on this end here, and I got a stability buff on this end here. So I've got a pretty good roll in my opinion. Um, yeah, it's an ad clearer. It's not something I'd really want to take into PvP. And then, of course, the Glacier Chasm. This is my PvP. I'm going to try this out later on. I got a charge reduction masterwork on. I haven't done that yet because I have to get. I want to get some more enhancement cores. Let's see. I got legendary shards. Let's take it up. I got 11. I got 10 enhancement cores, so I need to pick up some more cores before I can get up to masterwork on that. So the Glacial Chasm, I mean, I'm not a fusion rifle guy in PvP, but I'm going to give it a try because it seems to be picking up interest. But the Avalanche, as you can see, totally excited about this one. I didn't really do too much past masterworking it. You can see only 26 kills because other things are requiring other weapons. So, like I said, apart from the fact that the loot is kind of meh, there's no dawning armor this year, is there, son? Yeah, see, so you get dawning ornaments, which is fine, but a lot of people like the armor too, and
The schematics
I
for
think
this
that's a big
structure do
thing
not fill me
that
with any confidence.
that's kind of like something that collectors in the game really want to have that.
Thanks for your
So yeah,
service.
just a quick update. Wanted to show that we did pass the legendary engram mark, and things are going good. We have I'll do this next. Oh, snipers really? Well, I'm doing gambit, so it doesn't matter. But yeah, just kind of wanted to give that little update. I don't think the account recovery guys are really hurting the progress in the Dawning Spirit. Um, but I mean, in my opinion, it does impact the game quite a bit.
I never thought I'd live
I
to
think
see
really
the
what was
darkness
the
return.
biggest problem is the fact that people just weren't aware of the ship, because now when you look into the tooltip here, so share the Dawning Spirit. Now, there's
Give
plenty
the
of
world
space in that
what you want to
tooltip to say,
receive.
earn bonus Dawning Spirit by equipping the ship, fully upgraded. Earn, earn bonus Dawning Spirit by equipping the ship, fully upgraded. Yeah, you could totally fit that in there. I mean, I think there's a yeah that one that's a larger text block right there. So there's no excuse. There was no excuse to put that in there because people would be looking at this as a community, raise humanity's dawning spirit. Um, how? So what you got to do? Well, you have to go to Bungie.net and you have to read the community
Zavala
page to
and
find out
Grace
how.
must understand
Put that
that they are
add a
fighting
tab or
for
a
the
link in
same
here.
side.
I mean, if I go to the store, there's a link right here that takes me out of the game to go buy silver. You can't see anything, of course, because it won't record what I'm doing in the store, obviously. Now, there's links to takes you out of the game to go look at stuff, but there's very rarely any links that relate to the event. Okay, is there a link on this page that relates to the event? No, but this is the event tab. See, there's no link up here that talks about
Zavala
upgrading the
and
Dawning
Grace
Spirit.
must
Does the
understand
Silverwing
that they are
Kestrel
fighting for the
does
same
that
side.
help for Dawning Spirit? No, as you can see, there's no mod up here that lets you do it. Yes, it's got a Dawning Spirit theme, but there's no mod up here. So I think a lot of people are probably running around with this ship thinking, oh yeah, I get Dawning Spirit, but no, that'd be paid to progress. We don't want to do that. How about the Sparrow? Does the Sparrow offer Dawning? No, it doesn't. No, it's just the ship you earn practically day one if you do any gaming at all. You just got to equip it for the event. What the hell? People had no problem wearing their class item for the fucking Guardian games. And honestly, I think that's what really happened is that a lot of the hunters
Always
and the
something new
warlocks
at every
just
turn.
forgot that, oh, I got to equip my cloak or my
Jade
bond
would want
in
you
order
to
to earn points, earn credit for my activities for the Guardian games. Does that I don't know. Was there a tooltip that actually said that? Bungie needs to remember that if they want new
Jade
players,
would want
they
you to
want
be
Christmas
happy
noobs.
and live.
Everybody
He
does.
wouldn't want
Then
to
they're
see
gonna
you
need to
this way.
fucking do a little bit of hand holding here, and I'm not. That's not a bad thing in my opinion. Now I introduce people to a lot of games, tabletop games, video games. You know, it doesn't matter, and I'm totally okay with taking an afternoon to walk someone through all of the ins and outs on how to get the most out of the game experience, because that in the end that's what it really comes down to is the experience. And if you don't have a good game experience, if you're feeling frustrated because you're not getting enough information, um, you know I mean, I'll be one of those kinds of people after a time says, well, the rest of you can find on YouTube. At least point people to where they can get the information. I mean, if you're too damn cheap to add another,
Guardian, I'm
line
glad
of
you.
text in this tooltip here, then have a link. Have a link in there that that takes you to
The hive are
the
pouring out
explanation
of
of
the
what this event
Hellmouth.
is all about.
Who is
Um,
directing them?
because a lot of us are too shy and don't want to go and ask random guardians in the tower, and you can't ask random guardians in the tower anyway. I mean, well, I'm going to walk up to Meliodas. Meliodas burns. That's
Hello,
awesome.
dear.
Uh,
With a new
here's a
outfit.
Seventh Sins fan right here. So, although I'm trying to talk to you, Meliodas, come back. Wait, well, I want to ask you some questions about this dawning event thing. Okay, wait, dude. Okay, see what I mean? There's no tower chat. There's no public space chat. There's no way for me to go into public space and say, hey guys, I hate to sound like a scrub, but I'm completely clueless as to what I'm supposed to do for this community event. What does that mean? And yeah, there's probably going to be two or three guys that say, "Dude, go to Bungie.net and look at the article. It's right there in the twab, man. What the fuck?" Or they'll be like, "Fuck off, scrub. Get good," or whatever else. Uh, but then there'll be a guys, like myself or like most everybody in my clan. Hey, yeah, we'll help you out with that. You got the ship? Did you get the ship yet? What ship? Oh, this ship. And you show them a screen cap. Oh no, how do I get that? It says, oh, you just got to complete the quest. Well, what quest? Oh, you got to go to Ava Levante, show the screen cap. Dude, in less than 2 minutes time, I just got somebody on
Hello,
the quest
dear.
to do the
What a
dawning. Well, a
nice
virtual
surprise.
somebody, of course. But it's not that hard. Bungie, come on, man. Don't just
It's
assume that
only
everyone's going to
progress.
want to go ahead
The
and,
dangerous
deep dive
part.
every little puzzle
I
and
don't
nook and
know
cranny in your
that it
game.
is worth
A lot of us
this.
just want to grab some coffee or whatever it is we want to get our brains hopping on and get in and start playing. So, adapt and accommodate that community because I hate to tell you guys, girls, it's that's who's playing this game these days. It's people who either already know what's going on or it's people who don't really want to worry about it and just want to do what everybody's streaming.
Was it?
So yeah, maybe if there was more people streaming Dawning events or Dawning themed activities or Dawning themed streams, maybe there'd be something there to draw the attention to it. But it doesn't matter because the Dawning's almost over, and I don't know. It looks like we might be able to get the overflowing gift. I mean, shit, we're already at 50%. So either Bungie's pulling their usual background strings, or people finally woke up and said, "Oh fuck, there's an exotic engram at the end of this. I want." We'll see. I want to see what happens if I take this mother all the way up here. Let's find out. Can I get it up the stairs? I got it up the last set. Here we go. Could you imagine if this was a raid mechanic? I would lose my shit. I would probably still not play the raid. Nope. Really? Wait, maybe if I like power slide into it. Boop. I'll play it like football. It's not going anywhere. Alright, so
I've been saving up money for an ever
hard road's not working. Nope, see? I won't get up the stairs. Come on, you do it. Come on, little guy, I believe in you. Well, okay. It doesn't matter. Catch you guys later. Play the damn game.